The San Juan River has been designated as a potential area for critical environmental concern, which is part of the reason the Landsward Institute is overseeing a project creating a formal record of the region's flora and fauna. As a guide and a teacher, Jonah Hill has been on several trips like this one. One of the things he most enjoys about this watershed near the Arizona-Utah border is the ethnobotany, a passion inspired in part by his Hopi medicine people.
I think for me it's really important that people learn as much as they can about plants because they are here to help us and we can learn so much from them.
Along the river he is taking samples and putting them in a plant press. The collection will soon fill a book, similar to this one which details plants of the Colorado River, but with greater detail to utilitarian and medicinal uses of these plants.
They help the ecosystem, they help us, help wildlife. The diversity down here is really good too because with the plant list that I've compiled, it's almost every plant has a use, and I think there's like 30 plants that we've documented so far.
Jonah Hill's interest in ethnobotany evolved during his time working with Phyllis Hogan of Winter Sun, an expert in herbs and their medicinal uses.
If things are growing all over the place and they're coming up as weeds, we're going to need them, right? So this is that wild lettuce, that lactuca.
Oh, cool.
And remember,
okay.
we tinctured it before. You picked a bunch of it and we tinctured it.
Nearly 30 years ago, Hogan started the Arizona Ethnobotanical Association to record and preserve traditional plant use in the Southwest. She says cataloging plants of the San Juan River is a valuable undertaking.
This book will be really, really important to document over a certain period of time what plants are actually growing there, and then with the ethnobotanical aspect of the scientific part of it, will show how people used it over time.
Hogan works closely with northern Arizona's native populations, where she is observing a renaissance of sorts.
Because they're very interested in not using medicines from allopathic doctors so much anymore. Maybe their parents did, but now there's a swing to get back to natural medicines, natural teas, and being a little more healthy.
Maintaining good health through nature and sharing that knowledge with others is something Hogan and Hill share, along with nurturing the environment. Jonah regularly visits the San Juan, where he takes samples and gives extra care to certain plants in what he describes as an alliance.
I'm taking care of the plants, and then they're taking care of us, so it's kind of a hand-in-hand relationship, and I enjoy that. I get a big kick out of that, and it's just knowing that these plants are actually thriving because of our contact and interaction with them.
The project of documenting these plants along the San Juan is part of sustainability and safeguarding the centuries of cultural diversity in the region.